came to America to create a utopia in the wilderness. Like so many other migrants to these shores, the initial encounter with the New World was difficult. They had only the food they brought with them aboard their ships, barrels of meal and salted and dried meats. The Puritans did not take advantage of the abundant game in the forest. They had muskets, but they were matchlocks, a terribly clumsy and inaccurate weapon that was not suited for hunting in the dense forest. The first winter, some 200 people perished. In the spring, another 100 became disillusioned, gave up, and returned to England. However, unlike other settlements along the east coast of America, that first hard winter was the last. The Puritan community soon flourished. These industrious people were driven by their love for each other and their sense of mission. The sound of hammers and the iron forge of the smithy rang like anthems. Communities much like English towns grew. A diversified economy developed, based on agriculture, fishing, timber, and beaver furs. Schools and churches were established. An orderly self-government emerged. In New England, the Puritans operated North America's first printing press, and they even started a college called Harvard. In a very real sense, they began to live their dream. They had transported a little bit of what was best of England to America. They brought from England many traditional ways. Yet this was a new and alien land, with endless forests, new crops, and crop diseases, and hostile natives. So the old ways were modified to the demands of a new and unsettled world. A communal lifestyle developed, similar to English villages. The towns had a common pasture. The rest of the land was divided among individual families and held privately. The community had a responsibility to see everyone's needs were met, but all people did not share equally. So the social divisions of England were a reality in utopia as well. One of the main characteristics of these early villages was their cultural isolation. Each town was a closed, self-contained world of its own, for practical purposes, organically complete. Likewise, the economy was essentially local. The town also served as the basic unit of political and religious activity. Religious beliefs and political power were tied closely together, and this formed a part of what became the Puritan dilemma. The Puritan way was geared toward a uniformity of belief. Yet between 1630 and 1642, some 18,000 colonists arrived from England. These settlements became more and more numerous each year. The dilemma was this: how could Puritans maintain conformity in a rich and rapidly growing society?